Kel-Tec is a proud sponsor of the Talking Lead podcast and the Leadhead Brigade.
All right, lead heads. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Talking Lead podcast. This episode, we are going to launch our interviews from the 2023 NRA annual convention there in Indy. I know you guys are anxious to see and hear the interviews that we put together for you lead heads. You're going to enjoy these. We're going to kick off the first round of interviews with sponsors of the show, SEAL-1. We've got Dwight Settle. He's going to be telling you guys about the new universal pistol and rifle cleaning rod set that they just released. It is now available. It is on their website. You can get those. And the discount code LEADHEAD for 25% off works on those now also. So everything on their website, 25% off using that code LEADHEAD. So Dwight kicks us off. And then we've got our good buddy Raphael from BERSA. We've not heard from Raphael in a while, and he's joined by Mariano, and they're going to tell us about their new AR rifles that BERSA has released. So they've got an AR rifle and pistol in 223 and 300 Blackout. Plus, they've got more news that BERSA is moving their AR manufacturing to the good old US of A down there in Georgia. So they're going to tell us all about that. And then we've got new to the show, HUXWRX. That's right, HUXWRX. Auburn with HUXWRX is going to talk about their new Flow 556K silencers. So if you guys are familiar with HUXWRX, you know that they do really cool suppressor silencers. And this one is a 3D printed one. So Auburn is going to tell us all about that. So those interviews coming up. But before we get into those lead heads, make sure you go and support those that make this show possible. Like our good buddies at Kel-Tec, who made all these interviews from NRA possible. That's right, they hosted the Talking Lead podcast, the Lead Quarters, at their booth again at NRA, and we were jam-slammed once again. So we've got tons of interviews. So a big thanks to Matt, Chad, Parker, of course, George, Adrian, and Derek. Without those guys, this would not have been possible. And then all the support from the Kel-Tec crew that was there on staff. Nick and Ryan and Tim, Hammer, the girls, all the guys that were there were just fabulous. And those guys were jam-slam busy as well. The booth was constantly packed with people because one reason, their new KSG 410 that they released, and that their new R50, the 5.7 by 28, that, they had the pistol version of that, the P50. Now they've got a rifle version. So people were knocking themselves down to get into the booth to check those two offerings from Kel-Tec out. Plus the giveaway that we were doing in conjunction with Kel-Tec, Kraken cases, and of course Talking Lead. We had a P17 with a Crimson Trace red dot. It had a custom rounded gear holster, and of course that Gamma case from Kraken was wrapping all that up with some extra mags that they had. Is a really cool giveaway, and we had lots of people. I think over 1,000 people came by and signed up for that. So we're going to have the guys from Kel-Tec on an upcoming pre-show to talk about the giveaway and then announce the winner. So if you were there and you registered for that, you might want to pay attention to that episode. But they have been taking care of you lead heads for years. We really appreciate Kel-Tec's support over our past 10 years here doing the podcast. Without them and their support and all of our sponsors and friends of the show, we wouldn't be able to bring you each and every week an episode of the Talking Lead podcast. So make sure you go and show them how much you appreciate the support by using these discount codes. Kel-Tec has set one up for you lead heads. You use the code LEADHEAD. you're going to get 15%, anything in their pro shop. So you can go to their website. Of course, it doesn't work on their firearms, but you can use that code in any of the accessories. They're cool swag, hats, shirts. You'll see me in the videos as we release those. And that's another thing. I'm going to release the videos. We had the capability of recording all of our interviews on day 2 and 3. Friday, we've got some video, but not all of them. But thanks to our buddies at Student of the Gun, Paul, Jared, and the Shipping Ogre. Those guys were awesome in helping us set up the video portion of this. So be looking on YouTube for videos, and I'll release those separate. So each interview that we did is going to be separate. I'm not going to do it like we do in the podcast and group them together. So you'll be able to go, as you're listening to this, you want to go watch and see what we're talking about in the videos. You'll be able to go and check those out on YouTube. Also, Mission First Tactical, sponsors of the Talking Lead podcast, they were there, and they have a new offering. You may have seen it on the Instagrams that I posted. I shared a link that they did with their new multi-mount platform. So this is a single flexible platform that allows you to conveniently mount your everyday items everywhere you may need them. It's a rugged 1.5-inch belt tab. It locks into the mount, allows the attachment of any item that uses a clip or belt loop. It's got a quick release tab. You can easily swap out essential gear as needed. Ideal for mounting comms, tourniquets, lights, firearms, and more. So it's got like 2 options. You can have like a 3M sticky side. This would be like more of a permanent mount. And then they've got a Velcro option on that as well. So gives you some variety, some options, and some versatility. So adaptability and endless options on where you can mount your essential equipment. So you want to put them in a car, you want to put them under a desk, you want to put them in the bathroom, wherever. The options are limitless. And the discount code, yes, that's right, the Leadhead discount code of 20% off anything on Mission First Tactical's website, and their new multi-mount platform is also included in that. So go check them out, show them the love. Buy their products. And then I can't wrap up our pre-show without giving a big thanks to our buddy Evan Floodman. He was there with us at NRA, and all these awesome pictures and videos, and just it couldn't have happened without the help of Evan. So Evan, thank you. You guys go. He's at Flood Munitions on the grams. Go follow him and let him know how much you appreciate him helping out and bringing you guys all this coverage from NRA as well. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get in these interviews with SEAL-1, BERSA, and HUXWRX, and then I'll catch you guys on the tail end of this with some more news. It would have been me.
I wasn't going to say it, but it was just you and me.
That's right. That's right. But that show did go out, so they got to hear you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you said that because I needed to hit record right there. Sometimes I forget to do that. So, Leadheads, if you're here and you're seeing this, because you're probably not watching it if you're here. But anyway, we're at 8263. Kel-Tec booth, come by. Got an awesome giveaway out there. I don't know if you can get a picture of the little giveaway picture that they've done. We're giving away a P17 with a red dot in a Kraken case. Have you seen those Kraken cases yet?
No.
I got to introduce you to those. You'll love them. You'll absolutely love them. It's the foam is what really sets it apart from anything else.
Okay.
It's this memory foam they've got, and it's like the case can be this thick, and you could have something that's that thick also, but you can put it in and it'll close over it. I did an egg in it.
Oh.
And it didn't crack the egg.
Oh. Well, did you let TSA and
let them know there's an egg in there?
No, and let baggage handlers use it,
That's the true test,
yes,
isn't it?
Yes.
I should have done that.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. But he has dropped it off a 2-story building.
Okay.
And it survived. And it didn't crack. So
yeah, because UPS says just give it the 6-foot drop test.
the 6 foot.
Yes.
Yeah, not a 2-story. Yeah.
No.
So Leadheads, tune in this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to be here all weekend. We're going to awesome interviews with people like Dwight. We got other people coming. I don't know who all we got. Evan, who all we got lined up? Several people. Lots of people. So tune in. Don't know if this live is going to be watchable or not. We'll probably do videos and then repost them. So it'd be rare that we probably do lives, but keep posting, keep watching, tune in.
But if it is and you're listening, stop at booth 3359.
And show them this real quick, Dwight. The new, we talked about it on the show, but I've not shown anybody this yet.
No, yeah.
The rod system.
Yeah, it's
from SEAL-1.
We have a universal rifle, cleaning rod kit, and pistol. The rifle comes with, this is a 5-inch aluminum handle with a 7-inch rod out of it. Then it's got two 11-inch rod extensions, the muzzle guard, and a couple of slotted tip, different size there. Comes with a 1-ounce SEAL-1, and then some of our cleaning patches, the dry ones, and our pre-saturated. But this kit retails $44.99, and the rifle is $39.99. Rifle $45.99, pistol $39.99, and the pistol kit is the exact same thing, just minus the 2 extra rods and one of the muzzle guard and one of the slotted tips.
Very good. And they can go to SEAL1.com.
Yep.
And pick those up today. Available now?
Yes.
Very good. So, and while you're there, don't forget to go ahead and get you the SEAL-1 CLP Plus. You can get the paste, you can get the liquid, you can get the pre-soaked pads, or you can get that kit that's got all that in it too.
Yes.
And do a little combination of the two. Get them both.
Yeah, and use your Leadhead special.
Leadhead discount code is going to get you 25% off the CLP Plus products. Not the rods yet. That's coming.
No, it'll be the rods.
Oh, you got the rods now?
Yeah, it'll be the rods.
Yes. So there you go.
Yeah.
Just for you lead heads. So stay tuned. If you guys are here, like I said, come see us. 8263, is that what it is? 8263. Keltec. Just find Keltec. You'll find us. Word. I'm curious to see how that turns out. The ones we did at SHOT Show were kind of stop and go and in and out. Yeah.
The streaming services.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Well,
shitty.
it's like these convention centers. They come in and they block unless you're using
their stuff.
Yeah.
But then they don't provide enough for everybody, and it's still
Yeah.
shitty service.
Yeah.
So it's a no-win situation.
Yeah, it's like dealing with the government agency. Oh, did I say that out loud?
The government, yeah, let's not get into that. We are at NRA, so it's probably some of the least welcome people here. I don't know. No, they're welcome. I wonder if the ATF is here. They were at SHOT Show.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. They had a booth. They actually had a booth, I heard, at SHOT Show. The ATF.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were they trying to suppress Waco? Oh, sorry.
I don't know. That was like their warm-up, I guess.
Yeah.
So you're my first interview, Dwight. I'm getting my levels set here. So if I'm reaching over, don't
Well,
don't take anything personal.
Well, you're not reaching over to me, so it's okay. That's
I'm
why
not giving you the reach over. So Dwight, we missed you at the SHOT Show.
Yep. You didn't invite me over. I was hurt.
I did invite you over,
No.
and I personally came over there. Evan and I both.
Yes.
And we did some videos.
Yes.
We did some videos, and that's where you released the new clean rod, the Universal Rifle clean rod kit.
Yeah, we didn't have a label yet.
Yeah, that's right. Now we've got the labels on here,
Yeah.
and they're looking good. I really like these. And are these going to be in retail stores also? They're local gun stores?
Yes, we that's what we were picking up, our dealers at SHOT Show, and then a couple of distributor shows after that. So
Very nice.
Getting them out, and that's why I haven't been able to send you one yet.
Well,
because they're being put together. And
I figured it was because I didn't invite you over to the booth at SHOT Show.
No, they're just being, as they're getting together, they're going out the door.
So I'm opening this. Is it okay if I open this?
Oh, yes. Yep.
Can I put it back together? Is it easily put back together?
Well,
I think so. Look at there.
We'll see how you do it.
So I just unscrewed it.
Yeah.
We got the rods here. And these are these copper?
Brass.
That's what I meant, not copper.
Yeah.
And I'm dropping everything as I do this. So, and you've got your own special SEAL-1 handle here
Yes.
for this thing. I dig that. It's got good weight to it.
Yes.
Where those other ones are, always a little flimsy and too small.
Yeah, and it's like half an inch, and it just feels like you're not grabbing anything.
Right.
You know.
I dropped the rod right here.
Yeah.
There we go. So for the rifle, I got the rifle one right here. It's 3 rods, so that's going to go and fit most of your rifles, unless you got one that's like a 40-incher or something.
Yeah. This. But we do have we're making a 50-inch custom rod.
Okay.
Someone had called and asked us to do that. So.
Maybe for a shotgun.
No, it's for his 338.
Oh, is that Charlie?
No, it's another customer that said I need a 50-inch and.
Well, would you just need to put another rod on there? Is that what?
Well, actually, it's a solid one.
Oh,
a
one
50
piece.
Yeah, one piece solid 50-inch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Custom making that. Very nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is just your kind of standard screw in.
8/32 thread.
8/32 threads.
Yeah.
But what's setting this apart is this handle that I like.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll just get back to the handles on other cleaning rods that I've used. It's always been too small or too flimsy. They break or it's too small for your hand. But this is a nice, more like a lightsaber kind of, I guess to describe it in a way, shape instead of those others that are like you fit between your middle finger and ring finger.
Yeah, it's not like it's a full-size pistol. It's not a compact.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's it. And the pistol one comes with this also?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. So very nice. Do you have a special name for this yet? You nicknamed the handle?
No, not yet.
Okay, we got to come up with a name for that. So Leadheads, go to his website, check it out, buy it. And then we'll probably run some kind of a little contest or something for whoever comes up with the coolest name for this handle for the SEAL-1 Universal Rifle Cleaning Rod Kit. URCR. I don't Urker. We can't get anything from that. So, all right, now I'm gonna try to put it back together. See if I can reassemble it. And it's got the pre-soak pads. It's got cleaning pads in there. And it's got the liquid, SEAL-1 Complete Gun Care, CLP Plus. That's going to go down in there, right?
Nope.
I need that.
No, this.
Got to put these in there. Ah, okay. So that goes there. These go down in here. They can go right here too, though, can't
they? They can.
And then just like that, you've got a portable.
Except you missed two.
A portable cleaning kit that fits right in your range bag. Perfect. I like it. And this retails for
$44.99.
$44.99, and then the pistol one is $39.99.
$39.99.
And the Leadhead discount code does work on these now, guys. So
yes.
I've been telling them it didn't work because you told me that at SHOT. You're like, not yet.
Yep.
So there you go, Leadheads. Anything on SEAL1.com, Leadhead 25% off. That's awesome.
And I'd said that because we didn't even have these on the website yet.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I was like, it's you can't
that
find
makes
them.
sense. You can't find them. You can't get a discount on them. So very good. So what else has been new with you, Dwight? You've been paddling?
Unfortunately, I haven't lately.
Yeah?
I've just kind of been busy in and out, and
well, with this new cleaning rod kit and getting the labels and everything, getting it to market.
Yeah, it's a
little trying.
Yeah, it's really making me work.
And I understand that you may be in the process of revamping that website.
It's being done right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's something to look forward to.
As we speak, it's being cleaned up.
Very nice.
Yeah, because in other words, it looks like a tired
It looks 90s like mine. Yeah, it's dated, and I need to get mine updated too. So maybe if you're pleased with the guys' work, you can send them my way. And the Leadheads know we're revamping our logo too, and we're teasing it here at NRA. So if you're here, come by, and you might get a little sneak peek of it.
Yeah, you'll have to show me.
I will. I'm going to show it to you here in just a little bit.
All right.
Yeah. So you got any paddling coming up? Now, talk about the organization that you're with.
Well, Beyond the Teams, we currently right now we actually have some guys that are. We've been doing a little fundraiser where we're getting raising money because we're putting in some wells in Uganda.
Oh, okay.
Helping some people there. It's drinking water in Africa and a lot of the villages has always been an issue.
Yeah.
And so we've been raising money. And
are you going to go there?
I'm not, just because I've got other commitments that kind of came up, and I would love to.
How cool would it be to paddle there?
Oh, I don't know, because there's a lot of crocodiles and
a lot
hippos.
of things that'll eat you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. Those waters that you guys paddle in, there's sharks and there's other things that'll eat you in there too.
Yeah, but sharks aren't like I'd rather mess with a shark than a crocodile.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, it's
more confined space with a crocodile too.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Have you been up close with a crocodile before?
No. It's not a alligator.
Alligator.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
They got a lot of teeth.
Yeah, and he was just basking, laying out. So it was one of those. One other time also came face to face with the shark around a rock, but it's each of these times I think we scared the crap out of each other.
Right.
And yeah. So,
So when I was at SHOT Show, there was and I don't know what the deal was, and it wasn't planned, but I had 3 people on, and 2 of them were like expert alligator hunters, trackers, killers, whatever.
Yeah. And
I didn't plan. No, there was 3.
Oh,
there were
3 of them.
There were 3 people. Yeah, I had 4 people on, and 3 of them were. It was Jeff Hornsby, Ton Jones.
Okay.
Have you met Ton yet?
No.
I got to introduce you to Ton.
Yeah.
And Amanda. I can't remember Amanda's last name, but she's on like Naked and Afraid.
Okay.
She's been on it like 7 times.
Yeah.
But they were talking about all the alligators that they encountered in wrestling and bites and stuff that they'd gotten.
Yeah. That's just something. No, you can do that.
Yeah.
It's not really anything that, I'd rather jump out of an airplane at 30,000 feet, nighttime and all that, and mess with an alligator.
There you go. I don't blame you. But if people want to support
BTT,
Beyond the Teams,
yeah.
How do they get involved and do that?
Well, we've got a website, it's just beyondtheteams.org, and 2 of the paddles we're doing some fundraising this year. We're doing a race paddle in Jacksonville in August. It's going to be, I believe, a 40 to 50 mile triangle race. That'll be that weekend, July 20.
That won't be hot at all.
No, but we'll be in the ocean, so it's okay.
Well, okay. The sun's gonna be beaming down.
Yeah.
Can you use SEAL-1 as a sun protectant?
I wouldn't.
No. It'd probably amplify it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably. Now, I knew a guy that used some on his cheeks as for after sun. He told me it relieved the sting.
Well, I think we've talked about this, but I've used it as chapstick.
Yes.
I put it on my lips a couple of times.
So have I.
It just smells good. It's like a beard conditioner, too, Put it in your beard. I don't know that you should do that.
No, I haven't done that one. So this beard is, free of SEAL-1.
Free of
CLP plus.
Yeah. CLP plus. That would be cool, though, if you came out with a beard conditioner.
No, let's just get me into something else.
Let's get you into something else?
Yeah.
Because your product is ecological friendly, bio-friendly.
Oh, very. Yeah. When
it's a green product.
Yeah, when we say non-toxic, we mean it. I mean, you can eat it. What's so funny is when you actually get out there and you look at all the products just in every industry, right, that say non-toxic, okay? But then when you read their warning labels, you know, don't get it on the skin, you know, don't get it in your eyes, don't inhale it. It's like, okay, how's that
not toxic? Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing this country needs is a truth in advertising, like truth in political talk.
No doubt about it, man.
You know, and
no doubt about it. But there's always that wiggle room. It's like they only have to be, 10% correct.
Right, but why?
Truthful.
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
You know, it's okay, 10%. So it's 90% wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 90% of it is a lie, especially the pharmaceutical shit. Was it the past 5 years or so on those commercials? They make them disclose as like these could be the side effects, and they
Yep.
could cause and they go by that fast.
Yes.
But they got it in there. But they started making them do it, fairly recently, because I remember when they didn't do that.
Yeah. Well, and actually during Obama, the FDA, it was signed. Obama signed it to where, and so like this current abortion pill.
Yeah.
So they don't have to give you the side effects. That's one of the things that was signed into.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like, wait a minute, why? I mean, this thing could kill you.
Well, it is designed for death.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
how does this just kill one certain thing and not the whole body?
Right.
It's just common sense, people. Come on.
Yeah. It's there is other protection, and people don't like this one, but abstinence. Hey, that comes in handy too.
I don't care for that one, but I don't know. So Dwight, it's been a pleasure having you on. I appreciate it. I know you got to get back to the booth. SEAL1.com is the website.
Yep.
The new one, looking forward to it. Let me know when it comes out.
Yep.
So we can let everybody know. But you can go there now and you can get the new universal rifle and pistol cleaning kits, rod kits.
Yep.
And of course, there's CLP products with the individual. You can buy a la carte, or you can get their prepackaged kits that they've got.
Yeah, our tactical kit, we have one that we call a pistol rifle kit, because it has the same patches and all that you're getting, and these cleaning rod kits that will cover all calibers, from 22 to 45 in your pistol. So
there you go.
So the website sucks, but you can still get to the store from it.
It's functional.
Yes.
It's functional. It works. It's going to work better. So we'll keep you guys posted on that.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, use that discount code LEADHEAD. You're going to get 25% off. And listen to the Talking Lead AK Corner. And we give away one of those every month to people who participate. So you participate, you listen, and you win on the Talking Lead podcast. And maybe we'll give away one of these cleaning rod kits coming up.
That'll be in the future once I'm caught up with it in stock.
Yeah. And, I got you. So to come.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to, Leadheads.
Definitely.
All right, more from NRA here at the Kel-Tec booth, the official lead quarters of Talking Lead here in Indy.
Stay safe, Leadheads.
Stay safe and stay lubed.
The Kel-Tec KSG 410 is the perfect sidekick with no kick. At just over 1.5 inches wide, just over 26 inches long, and just over 5 pounds, you'll be hard-pressed to find a more impressive 410 bore shotgun. In fact, it's the world's first and only pump-action 410 bore bullpup shotgun. The side-by-side dual feeding tubes and one in the chamber delivers an impressive 11-round total capacity, making it as functional as it is fun. Innovation, performance, Kel-Tec.
All right, Leadheads, we are back at the 2023 NRA here at the Kel-Tec booth, the official lead quarters. We got cameras, guys.
Yeah, okay.
We got cameras. We're not live, but we are recording this, so we're going to be putting this out on the interwebs.
Cool.
Yeah. They don't just hear our voice. Now they get to see our pretty faces and these awesome products that you guys are bringing by.
Yeah.
So joining us today, we've got my good friend Raphael with BERSA.
What's up?
Raph, welcome in.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm glad that you are here, and we all know that you went through a little spat there, and you kicked its ass. So
We did. Good.
congratulations, hells yeah!
Good.
Back in action.
Back in action.
Back
Yep.
in action.
I was never out of action.
You never. You can't keep Raph down.
No,
Hell no.
You can slow him down a little bit.
You
but
can't stop
keep
him.
him
You
down.
can only hope to contain
That's
him.
right. That's right.
So you brought a friend with you. So introduce
Yep.
your friend.
We got Mariano Dolce here from the
Mariano.
Hello, everyone.
from Argentina, from the BERSA plant. He came up for the show to help us out.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
you know,
We're proud as punch to have you.
Yeah, I'm having a great time here. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Get a little closer.
Okay.
You're having a great time. So is this your first time to
it's-
one of these
it's
conventions?
The second time in the NRA show. Sorry about my English.
Nah, you got great English.
Thank
Yeah.
you. It's great. It's so fun, and I'm so glad to be here.
Well, we're glad you're here. And you've got some offerings that we're going to be talking about here.
Yep.
Some-
Yes.
Yep.
And we've kind of teased them a little bit on some prior episodes, but we're actually going to talk deep about them here.
Yep.
Also joining us, the triumphant return of Tim from Tactical Walls, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know that anybody was missing me.
I think everybody. I was missing you. I was missing Rob Boss and
Yeah.
all those Randy Macho Man Savage. Oh yeah, boy.
You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun.
Yeah.
If you're not having fun, what are you doing?
Tim knows how to have fun, right?
Yeah.
So he's one of us.
Yep. He
fits in perfect.
He fits in. Good.
Yeah. So we're
Good.
gonna have Tim update us on the latest and greatest going on with Tactical Walls,
Sure.
as well. So let's get into some of these guns here. So BERSA has finally stepped up, and they're in the rifle game now.
Yes.
So talk about your rifles that we're going to be looking at today,
Well,
Raph.
You know, it's been something that we've been wanting to do for a long time, which is coming to the United States and building product here, as opposed to having everything made in Argentina. We've got a little facility now in Kennesaw, Georgia, and the first guns that we started making are AR platform guns. The idea came from the fact that the police in Argentina, every one of them carries a BERSA. It's
Right.
from the smallest village police to the national police.
Right.
So when we were kind of talking about it and everything, we brought up the fact with some people that we know down there that are high up in the police, and they said, if you can make us a BERSA carbine or AR-15, that's what we need. We want to buy BERSA. So,
Right, there you go.
So that became the logical
Brand loyalty.
Yep.
You gotta love that.
That became national pride, all that.
National
down there.
pride. Yeah.
So that became the first logical thing. We'll talk about these here, but also it's good to note that moving forward, every new BERSA offering will be made in the USA.
Very nice. And
They will
it's
continue
Georgia?
to make. Yep, they'll continue to make what they make now at the factory in Buenos Aires, but all the new offerings will be made here
and then shipped to
and then shipped
Argentina.
down there, here, around the globe.
worldwide.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir. Very nice. So,
So
the AR that BERSA has, the rifle that you guys developed for
yep,
the Argentine military here,
yep, for the national police or for the police down there in general.
or police, yeah.
Yep. The one it's it's just a standard mil spec 19 AR-15. I've been talking too many guns.
Pistols on your mind.
Yeah. AR-15, we're calling it the BAR 15, BERSA AR-15. It's all being offered right now in 5.56 and 300 blackout. Mission first furniture.
Oh, I love it.
Yep, to help our buddy
good
Dave
buddy Dave.
Edelman, and
Yes.
actually people have been pretty happy with that. They really
I love
like
it. I love the new rails that they
and
came
then
out with.
we've got the custom rail that we're making in house. So the gun's being made from a forging, but uppers, lowers, machined in house. The handguards are made in house. Right now the barrels are being sourced, but we're buying new machinery all the time. So we're gonna start turning barrels in
Start
house.
doing your own barrels. And
Yep.
do it all in house.
And, yeah, we're going to do some more improvements to them. We're going to start making drop-in triggers and custom charging handles and things in-house. And so, we'll be able to offer a really, really nice rifle at a real good price. Right now, you're finding those out there for about $700.
Oh, that's not
Retail.
bad at all.
No, not bad at all.
And then with the Mission First Tactical furniture on there, it's light. It seems to be a little lighter weight. You
Yep.
get that low profile handguard on there, so it keeps the weight down.
Yep.
M-lock style, I like that. Is it shipping with magazines? Are you doing the MFT magazines?
It's coming with Mission First magazines. Yep.
Awesome. I love that.
So
And
yeah,
it's
that's
the BAR, the BAR-15.
the BERSA AR-15, the
BERSA
BAR
AR-15.
15.
I'm digging
So
it.
again, we've got those in the rifle and 300 blackout 5.56, and then we've got the BAR 15 pistol,
The pistol.
which you're looking at there, which is 5.56 and 300 as well. And then we've got the BAR 9, which you saw earlier in our booth, which comes in 9mm, which you can get it with BERSA TPR 9 magazines, which is obviously going to be more advantageous for the people in Argentina.
Right. Or
Although-
BERSA owners here in
or
America.
BERSA owners here that have that already, but we're also offering it with a Glock magazine
Of course.
style.
Of course.
So
Makes
again,
sense.
Mission First furniture on those, the 300 and the 5.56 Mission First magazines. Then the TP BERSA
Are you
magazine.
doing your brakes too? Are these brakes you're doing in and out?
The
or you
brakes are
outsource?
being outsourced, but we will be making them
Okay.
in-house now that we've got all the new machines.
You know, Mission First makes brakes also.
Yes. So
Just saying.
Yep.
I see that's full multi-cal.
Yep.
And
so
then and then are the barrel twist rates are
oh gosh, it's
1.7.
that one I can-
1.7.
that one I see
1.7.
looks like maybe 1.8 on that one.
That one's three. Is it that the 300?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably the 1.8, and the
Okay.
5.56 would be
Yeah.
the 1.7.
So you're doing the full thing.
Yep.
Not just one. You're just going across
Exactly.
the whole board.
Yep.
They didn't just
Yep.
Doing it right.
start off tippy toe into this. They
No, no,
dove
no.
into it.
We wanted to come in with it, and we'll continue to expand the offerings as you know, because we have the machinery and everything to make everything just
Right.
about. So
Yeah.
And you got Mariano.
and
Make
we've got
sure-
Mariano to make sure.
Not only can you do
Make sure
everything,
we're
you
doing
can
it
make
right.
sure you're doing everything right.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
Looking over your shoulder there.
So you know that's exciting stuff for us, and then hopefully the next time we're on the podcast, which will be probably SHOT Show,
Yeah.
we should have 2 or 3 new.
Well, we don't have to wait till SHOT Show.
Well,
Yeah.
that's right, but to show you
Okay, the new stuff.
the new stuff, it should be at SHOT Show with hopefully 2 or 3 new pistols.
Yeah, so are you guys, is this your last show of the year? You guys got more,
No, we've got
maybe like a range day or something coming up?
We probably will do the Iraq Veteran Range Day again, but we've got the USCCA show in October.
Okay.
And we've got all those small dealer shows that we
Right.
do where we're actually writing orders and
Yeah, but as far as like where people maybe, they might be able to come out and get some trigger time.
we'll be at the
Iraq-
the
AV.
Iraq veteran thing.
Okay.
And then we're looking at some other things as well, but
So there's an event in Utah coming up called Shootall. It's a up and coming.
I didn't know about that one.
Growing event.
yeah,
So I'll get you guys some info on
that'd be
that.
great.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
Be probably a really good event for get you guys some exposure. But these are awesome, man. I'm loving this.
Yeah, we're real happy with them, and we know right now there's a lot of AR competition and all that sort of thing, but the people that have gotten them in their hands really like them, and so we're getting a lot of really good feedback, and we're seeing sales start to pick up. Even though the market is crowded out there.
So I guess they just go to their local gun store and
Yep, they
if
can
they
order
don't-
'em,
if
they
they
can-
don't have them. They could say, hey,
They can order them through
Give me a
have
BERSA.
them order them through their distributor, or they can go on guns.com or Gunbroker.
yeah,
Or whatever,
online
and just buy them
dealers
online as well.
get
Yep.
those things. You said they're around somewhere around 700, something like that.
The rifle around 700. The pistols, the 5.56 and the 300 are going to be a little bit less than that. The 9mm pistols are about 750.
About 750.
Yep.
Okay. And then is that option with the BERSA mag
BERSA
available
mag
in America?
or oh yeah. It's available here
Okay.
for sure.
So you can get that here or
Yep.
yeah. So is that the first carbine available with a BERSA mag?
Yes. It's
There you
the
go.
only carbine right now.
It's the only.
Well, yep, with a BERSA mag. But it's there's a lot of people out there that have the gun that the mag fits, so it's it's a cool little combo.
Yeah. So as you guys go and you buy your new ARs, your new BERSA ARs, the BAR-15.
Yep.
And you want to have a cool place to display them. That's where Tim comes into play.
That's
here.
right.
That's on
right.
our side, yeah. So
Yep.
whether you want to maybe display it or store it or have it staged somewhere in your house for home defense, our products fit a variety of solutions for people. For some people, it's purely utilitarian. They want to have a room where they can work on, clean on after they go to the range, they come home from work, whatever it is. That's some of our mod wall stuff. But then we also got the more aesthetic maybe artsy-fartsy side where people
Artsy-fartsy.
want to
I
have
like
a
that.
nice little, they want to have that room. Everyone wants to aspire to that room where you can just sit down and enjoy what it is you've been collecting and spend your hard-earned dollars on. So, you get that BERSA 300 blackout pistol.
Right.
You got a good time shooting it. You come home and clean it. You want to hang it up and enjoy it. You don't got to put it away in a safe.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I mean, let's face it, firearms are a work of art.
Yeah, absolutely.
We enjoy just looking at our firearms.
Yep.
They don't call it gun porn for a reason.
The natural progression we're seeing,
no
though,
reason.
is you buy guns, then you buy a safe. Then you
Yep.
buy more guns, you put them in the safe. And eventually, you run out of room in the safe for the guns you bought. And then, you got a bunch of BERSAs already.
Yep.
And then you guys keep making new ones.
No,
So
absolutely.
you got to get the new stuff.
And all my guns are in my safe. I never see them.
So,
You
well,
can't appreciate them.
Exactly.
So what you
Exactly,
do is
sir.
the natural progression is you buy a second safe.
Yep.
You got to have
Yep.
2 safes.
Yep.
And then about the time somebody's going and buying their 3rd safe, it clicks. I'm not going to buy a safe. I'm going to buy a vault door. I'm going to build a gun room. So then they build a gun room out. That's where we come into the picture with the mod wall system.
Mm-hmm.
So now you take your first 2 safes, you bring them into your gun room. It's now a vault. And then you've got this nice place where you can display, you can work on, you
Yep.
can maintain, you can really sit down. A lot of cigars get smoked in them gun rooms.
Yeah.
There you
You
go.
know, get a nice big comfy leather chair.
A lot
it's-
of decisions get made in those gun rooms.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, just about everybody I know that is building a house or recently built a house, they have
Building a safe room.
a safe room.
It's
Yeah,
a
that kind of seems to be the trend
Yep,
nowadays.
yeah,
it's a new feature.
Yeah,
If you're building
exactly.
new, you might as well. Why not?
Why not? Exactly. But
Build
it's-
your house around the safe.
Right.
And it's cool too because when you open the door, you see everything on the walls.
Right.
And
So
all
what-
that thing.
I
All
want
sort of thing.
Mariana,
Yes,
right?
sir.
The gun culture in Argentina, compared,
different.
I would imagine that it's completely different. So, does this like freak you out with shows like this? Everybody here's got carrying a gun at this place.
I see a lot of people carrying your guns.
Yeah,
I'm so happy to see people carrying our guns.
yeah. Your guns too, yeah.
Today on the street,
Yeah.
we crossed away a guy with a BERSA.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, hey, that guy's carrying a
I
BERSA.
hope you guys picture.
That's amazing.
No,
That's
he was moving the other
He
direction.
was like
he was gone.
boot scooting, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, the guns culture in Argentina is totally different.
Yeah,
We-
you got some strict gun laws
yeah,
there, right?
the sad thing in all of this is we can use a 5.56 in Argentina, not in these rifles, only for hunting rifles, and not in all the states. In some states you can use 5.56, not even for hunting.
You just can't use the round at all?
No, sir.
Okay, so it is more bolt rifles than
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Bolt
semi-auto.
rifles, shotguns, but they can have the
Yeah.
the BAR 9 pistol
the 9
down
pistol
there. The 9 pistol
because of the caliber.
because of the caliber and because it's a pistol still, right?
Yes.
So
yeah.
they look at it as a pistol also.
Yeah, but different than here. We can put on stock. on
What
the
if we just
fingertips.
called this a pistol?
They can put a three position stock on their.
They can
9
put stocks
pistol.
on theirs? On their
Yeah,
pistols?
three position even. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no issue.
So their pistols in SBR.
Yes. Yes.
Well, it's still a pistol.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But the rifle they can't have, and they can't have the
Just
the 5.56 or the 300 blackout.
So we can have all this stuff. We gotta battle our people about the little nincy chintzy stuff that doesn't matter.
I'm sure that's probably confusing for you too. You can have everything you want to have, but also
You can't put you got to pay extra for a silencer.
Yeah.
You got to get an extra tax stamp for that suppressor.
Yeah, and talking about the safe and on the guns room, we don't have that kind of
Right.
of culture there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and we didn't really have it here. It was only something that the super wealthy, it seems like,
Yeah.
a decade or two ago, that was something that only the uber wealthy really
The
did.
safes.
Gun rooms, full-blown gun
full-blown
rooms.
gun
that
rooms,
you
yeah.
were somebody if you had a full-blown gun room. Now,
yeah.
it's so popular and it's accessible. With
Well,
mod wall system,
It's become more affordable.
we bring
be
that
able to
sort
do
of DIY kit, if you will, to the general end user.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be just
And
like
the
a little
aesthetics of your
exclusive
walls are nice because even if you just have a gun room, but you could actually put your walls in your living room or somewhere like that. So if you got like an old antique muzzle loader or something that you would like to display over the fireplace.
Right.
Your walls would fit in with.
We've got something for everything.
Yeah.
And and if you're using it for a defensive purpose, for instance, and a lot of people have a safe, and you got family heirlooms, you got some really nice rifles that you might go out and shoot that you keep in your safe. But then you've also got your rifles and your handguns that are tools. They're your defensive tools for self-defense. And so those ones, you're not worried about them being heirlooms. You want them accessible where you might need them. Mm-hmm. That's where some of our furniture type products, where you won't just want to leave a pistol out by the front door. We make products that you can hide and conceal and lock up and secure that are right by your front door. So when someone comes to the door that you don't recognize, you don't got to run off to get armed if you aren't armed. You can go right to the tactical wall, and you might have a BERSA in there ready to go, just for protection. So it's to cover the whole gamut. Just
you got them even for rifles too. You can hide.
Absolutely, we've got full-length mirrors.
Rifles.
Yep, exactly. So like the 300 blackouts that BERSA's making now, or the 5.56, you could have something like that at your disposal to defend yourself right then and right there. So, it's just, we want to bring something, just like BERSA's bringing a little bit of everything, from handguns to long guns now.
My hiding gun is I got it under the couch.
Underneath your cushion.
Chair.
Yeah.
Got it beside the refrigerator.
And it's
There's
like
one by the toilet.
In Argentina, it's like this.
It's like that in Argentina.
And that's been the prevailing storage method for many people for a long time.
Yep.
And what I like to point out is you can keep a shotgun in the corner of your bedroom and it's right there. But God forbid someone break in while you're gone, your shotgun's gone.
Yep.
And so if you've got a tactical wall mirror right there in the corner and they break in, they don't know you got that shotgun there or that BERSA there. So when you come home and you find that your house has been ransacked and you might be missing a few things here and there, hopefully you got that tactical
hideaway
wall.
Spaces, yeah.
That's where that comes into play. So you can keep the guns hidden, you can keep them secure, but you can keep them in places in the home where maybe you wouldn't traditionally think to keep a full length.
Now, do you guys offer consultation if somebody's like, hey, I'm getting ready to build a new house, or I'm redesigning it?
Yeah, definitely. You could reach out to us.
Help us design this room.
Through our socials. You could reach out to us through the website, through the phone number there at the site. Mm-hmm. We will help you plan out a room. If you've got a space you want to do it, big or small, we'll help you. We got small kits, get you right into it real easy.
Do you ship to Argentina?
We'll ship anywhere, Why not? If somebody's willing to pay.
Yeah.
So that's that mod wall system we do. Like, we'll get you set up here or there. We also use it for non-firearm related sporting goods as well. Mm-hmm. So if you might want to put stuff in your garage, stuff that's not as critical. But
you don't have to put firearm. You can put tools on it.
Absolutely.
You could display art on it. Whatever.
Archery stuff.
Exactly.
Whatever, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
sky's the limit. So website.
Tacticalwalls.com. Yep.
Social medias.
Oh man, I don't know.
At Tactical Walls?
Sure, I don't know. I don't know what those things are. I know there's stuff out there. I know we're on Facebook and Instagram.
You're
and all
out there.
The necessary stuff. I'm not up to speed on that. I'm not real good at that part of it.
All right.
But let's talk about BERSA more.
That's like
we're moving to BERSA.
Yeah, if anybody wants to get in contact with us, BERSA.com. All the information's there. Email, phone number. All the information on all our new products,
Got
all our old
the pictures,
products,
the breakdown,
everything.
all that.
Everything you need to know BERSA related is store there if you're looking for magazines or holsters or any of that type of thing. And then I do know we are on Facebook, BERSA_USA.
There you go.
And Instagram is at BERSA_USA.
Yes, sir.
And I think we're on Twitter too, but I don't.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well, if you post to
But do
Instagram,
you
it
gotta-
automatically goes to Twitter. You can set that up.
Well,
Yep.
do you have a blue check though? Like that's the really
I don't know.
You can buy a blue check now?
Yeah.
You have to
Now
pay
they're
for it.
wanting you to buy it.
$7 or something.
I don't, a
Yep.
month. It's like a
Yeah,
monthly fee now. It's like,
Yep.
screw you.
And then if you're interested in watching people speak Spanish about BERSA, there is Facebook and Instagram is BERSA official.
Yes,
Right?
yes, it is.
And
Being
that's-
said these things are
that's
made
in Spanish.
These are made in Georgia. All the handguns are made in Argentina.
Being that these are built in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Made in Georgia.
Yeah.
Sounds like BERSA bought a red, white, and blue check.
Boom.
He knows more about Twitter than I do, obviously.
Yeah, he does. 'Cause that's
I don't know
Instagram.
anything about that stuff. Yeah. So, but
Well,
yeah.
Ralph, thank you so much for
Absolutely.
sharing the new offerings here from BERSA, the BAR-15,
Yep.
5.56, 300 blackout, 9 mil.
Yep.
Got the carbine going too. And then, of course, your full line of pistols that you guys
Yep.
offer there.
Yep, absolutely.
We need to get on and have you talk about those in another episode.
Yeah,
too.
we can talk about them. It's the same lineup, but really the exciting thing is people need to be on the lookout because now that we're here in USA, we're going to start coming out. We haven't come out with new designs in a long time. That's
coming.
It's because of Argentina and their laws.
Yeah,
It's not that we haven't been trying,
Right.
but
It's
now
been restricted,
we can make
government
them.
restrictions.
Now we can make them here, and we're going to start
So you guys,
really starting to make an impact.
you're going to open up a can of whoop ass.
Yeah,
That's-
all the things you can do here in 2 months in Argentina, maybe you take 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So.
Well, if you need me to help you with any of those designs and ideas, I
you
got
know-
a lot of them.
You know we're always going to be in touch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
guys, thank you so much. Ralph,
Hey, thank you.
Mariana.
Thank you so much. I
Pleasure.
have a great time here. Thank
Well,
for
you need to
inviting
come
me.
more. Are you going to buy a house here now, move here permanently now that the Georgia's going?
If it wasn't for me, I was living here many years ago.
I got you.
But-
Tim,
Did you? Are you married?
Yes, sir.
All
Two
right.
kids.
Oh,
he's
well,
got
excellent.
a couple of sisters
Congratulations.
he'll hook you up with.
No, he's married.
Maybe a brother too. I don't know.
Hey, what happens in the USA stays in the USA.
There you go. You were going to say something else, Ralph?
Hi, honey.
No, I was just saying we're going to get him. He's been awesome at the show. We're going to have him at all the shows now here.
There you go.
We're going to bring him every time.
He's a hit.
So yeah,
The Mariana Show, baby.
yes.
All right.
It's our Argentinian maid. He's great with the vacuum cleaner.
Leadheads, we're going to be back with more show here in Indy at the Keltec booth, the official lead quarters. Stay tuned. All right, Leadheads, welcome back to the 2023 NRA here in Indy. We are bringing you all the information, all the cool people, all the cool products at the Keltec booth, the official lead quarters of Talking Lead. And joining me now, we've got Auburn with HUXWRX. Auburn, welcome in.
Yeah, thank you.
Am I saying
David.
it right?
Yeah, Auburn. Yep.
Auburn?
Yeah, Auburn.
Auburn. Like is it like the football team, the town?
Yeah, just like it. Yep.
Is that what you're named after?
I-
The Auburn Tigers?
I'll say that at times, but I was born with auburn color hair, and my mom just loved it. My grandpa did love Auburn Tigers, so War
so
Eagle.
it worked.
Yep, it worked, man. My baby banner is the Auburn Tiger banner, so I keep that at my house. It's the only thing I
That's awesome.
travel with. The ladies like throw that away, but I keep it.
Very
Yeah.
nice. So you guys do silencers.
Yep. We do
and,
some
and
suppressors.
don't you do muzzle brakes too?
Muzzle brakes. We do also some other accessories like alignment rods. We got now new blast shields or blast deflectors, all kinds of other really cool stuff that
Yeah.
is coming down the pipeline, which I'm excited about. Yeah,
Very cool. And you brought some show and tell for us today.
I did. Yep. So, obviously HUXWRX has been, I guess, the innovators of trying to change traditional baffle systems and in developing something else. So we got the flow-through technology, which everyone's aware of from our former life with OSS suppressors, and we switched over to HUXWRX as far as a name brand change as HUXWRX Safety Co., which stands for Human Exposure Workshop. Basically, the goal that I always kind of put it into 3 different points is we focus on health, longevity, and lethality. And so we got some really cool technology now with the flow through now with 3D printing. So manufacturing's changed on what we're doing and what our focus is, how to make them lighter, more durable, withstand higher pressure systems, and then obviously a lot of the benefits that you get with flow through technology without having to modify your firearm and increase the performance of your weapon system, keeping them cleaner, obviously keeping them healthier without getting the blowback gases to your face, all the different things that you're exposed to. So that's part of the longevity and health. But then we really focus on, just how can we be an innovator of manufacturing and really set the tone. So now you can 3D print in 17.4 stainless steel. Now you can do titanium, Inconel.
Pretty much anything, yeah.
Anything, really. If you can get the material to 3D print, you can do it. So yeah, what we got here is the new Flow 556K suppressors. So these have been super popular, obviously, with some of our larger contracts. So if you look at it, everything we develop for, problem solve for, is really on the professional side. So solving things for the healths and added benefits and features for military, law enforcement, or gov, and then trickle that down to our consumers, which love what those guys run.
Right.
and try to develop that for them as well, or make it available to them. So yeah,
So the Flow, this is your latest offering?
that's the latest offering. That's
Okay.
the one that, a lot of people right now have the hype on, as far as, the fact that it's 3D printed, it's lighter, it's more durable. Yeah, that one's, for something that's a little small K556 can, and all the added benefits that you get with it. It's about, I want to say 11.7 ounces with that guy. But we got some other things within the Flow series that I'm really excited to get out on the market and get. I think the hype's already there. Like, you're going to have some bigger bore stuff coming that
Okay.
I say just wait here to the end of May. You're going to see something really huge start happening that will launch, and then following that, we're trying to.
So caliber-wise, this is
Yep.
what we're talking here? Okay.
Yep, caliber-wise, that we got some things, and then more prime or dedicated caliber-wise options that we'll also have. And then we'll also get some really cool, more price point products that we're working on getting people some more universal mounting stuff, and still incorporate that with the Flow and 3D printing mixed with some CNC manufacturing. So without getting into too much details, that product's just slightly following some of the new Flow launches. So
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha. So we got a cross section here. You brought
Yep.
a cross section. I guess this is the Flow. Talk about what we're seeing in this.
Yep.
And I'll let you hold it.
Yeah,
The camera's
absolutely.
on you.
Absolutely. So what you're seeing basically is just a little replica cut out to show you guys the inside of the technology. You've got nothing to hide on what the flow through is about. Basically, the structure of what you're seeing, it starts all the way from a muzzle device. Our muzzle devices, whether the flash hider or the compensator, is something that starts, as far as physics and science goes, that our guys try to develop in order to incorporate the flow system. So it will go from the gases out the chamber, start into these little chambers right here on the side. So it redirects it through what I call the helical coil. So you got your first system of helical coils, and then it takes the gases, reverts it back, and then reverts it out the front, and then it goes outside of our geocap system, basically taking all of the pressure and cycling it forward. So
Right.
what that's doing is it's slowing down gases, it's helping the heat do its thing. Gas has to have a place to travel and do that stuff. So it takes all the different, there's physics and things that I really would love to have one of our
Science.
scientists. Yeah, it's science.
There's
Yeah,
science happening here.
I would love to have one of our more technical guys explain all the little things that he's solving
It's
for.
science when those guys explain it, but when we're trying
Yeah.
to explain it, it's magic.
Yeah, I'm
It's
always
just
like,
magic.
dummy that down for me one more time so I can explain that. But it's really cool. Basically, gas to shoot out forward. One thing that's unique about with the muzzle devices, they have reverse threads. So as that gas goes forward, it's actually self-tightening. So because of the second degree of the shift coming out the geocaps on those vents, you're seeing it self-tightening. So you're also creating yourself a hazard, or solving for a hazard problem with not getting walk-offs or other things. So it gets repeatability. You see the minimal impact, the point of impact shift on that, and helps just increase accuracy overall, which is super exciting. What we're able to do and produce with that flow through, and just seeing it just change right now the industry. So yeah.
Very nice, man. So obviously, you've got other calibers as well, but we're just talking about the flow. So talk about some of your other offerings that you have
Yep.
as well.
So we always, start down the bottom. So we got our rimfire stuff. Right now we just stopped selling our Rad 22. We've already sold out of that. I got something that I can't wait to incorporate as far as a Gen 3 series of the Rad 22, what that's going to be able to solve for, and some other types of pressures or calibers that you can incorporate with rimfire. So that's going to be still here really soon down the pipeline, but that's
Now, are all your suppressors or silencers, are they all 3D printed?
not right now. Most of them I'll say will be CNC'd. But as far as the future goes, some of them will have a little bit of 3D printing mixed with some CNC type of options. So,
okay.
we'll give you guys a little insight. So some really unique things with the 3D printing, as far as like 3D printing core stuff that you can do with some of the type of ways we're going to configure them. That's going to be really special, without giving you too much detail or giving the things
Without giving it away?
Without giving it away. So I just say, kind of think of what you can do with 3D printing and how you can present that in some configurable product. So that's going to be cool, because that's working really well from some of the testing that we have. But as far as, you got our Rad series, which fits our pistol stuff. So you got the Rad 22, we got our Rad 45, we also got the Rad 9. So we got different caliber options. And then we also got, let's see, the Cash 9K, which is another incredible little product. So that thing does really well on some little pistol
Cash
9K. So it's just a small little guy that you can just buy in the K configuration versus our Rad 45 and Rad 9, which you got different adapters to reduce the length to a K. You got mounting adapters. You can go thread on, or three lug mounts, and then we also got some cool things coming as far as those go, which I'm excited with, some different mounting options, more universal things. But hey, how's it going?
Hi.
I'm Auburn.
So we got the
I'm
boomstick
Alicia.
babe
Yeah,
joining
nice
us,
to meet
ladies
you.
and gentlemen. Alicia,
Party over here.
welcome.
Hi.
Glad you could make it. Now,
I
I know you
missed
got to
you.
go. I know you're
I'm here
rushing
now.
out here, but
I'm here.
we wanted to
I
have you
was-
on before you left.
I just wanted to see you before I had a beer because I'm ready for a beer.
Oh, I am too.
Me too.
I am
I
too.
think we're all ready to get some beer in us.
We are. So,
Let's go get some.
Auburn, Alicia.
Nice to meet you.
Auburn.
It's a pleasure.
Pleasure's
He's
all
with
mine.
HUXWRX, and we're talking about their line of silencers that they have.
I need a can.
I got you. What
Hey,
you
are you
need?
going to be
got
at
it.
CanCon this weekend or at the end of this
Yep,
month?
I'll be there.
I will be too.
Perfect.
There you
Well,
go.
We'll see you over there.
Yeah, right
Absolutely.
on. I was actually talking to Recoil Web about getting my own channel because
look
I'm
at you go.
so censored. I'm
You're
so censored in
censored.
everything that I do. They're like, oh, here's that
Aren't we all?
loudmouth little broad who's talking about freedom and safety and medical. We don't want to hear that. So I was like,
So
what
you
am I
working
gonna
with
do?
them on getting your own little deal with them?
I think I might. I
Nice.
might do that. Well,
That'd
it's
be awesome.
so much more beneficial to be able to speak freely.
Yeah.
I mean, how do we educate people if there's, censorship?
If we're
It's
censored, you
so
can't.
stupid. So I
you
cuss, I say stupid things that people don't like to hear, and I'm not very politically correct. So I might as well have a safe space.
You might
to
as well.
exist.
Yeah.
There you go.
that
So
helps.
yeah, so this is gonna be my first CanCon. So I'm
Oh,
like,
that'll be a good time.
yeah.
I was
really
going
looking
to the
forward
one. I was going to last year's, and it was in South Carolina or North Carolina?
Georgia.
Was it in Georgia?
Yeah, in Georgia. Yeah.
Okay, but isn't that where the storm came in? Some kind of storm was coming in, and
I wasn't there. I just know from hearing
You
from the
go.
guys, and
yeah,
same location.
but it like blew over and missed it.
Oh wow.
So I was like, oh, I should have gone anyway, but I missed it.
Yeah, no, we're excited. I'm excited to be there because this will be my
It's in
first
Texas
one.
this year?
It's in Phoenix.
In
This
Phoenix?
one.
I'm
and
just
then-
At
missing
the Ben
everything.
Avery shooting facility.
Yep.
Ben Avery shooting facility.
So
Okay.
they're having a CanCon in Arizona, and then there's also going to be one in Georgia at the end of the year, I think in November.
Okay, that's why
Yeah.
I was thinking there was one. there'd be
Are
one
you
in
out of
Georgia.
Colorado?
I am.
We met at the Rocky Mountain shoot. Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah, that's
where I saw
right.
you. Yeah, we had
I'm
the
so
whole night.
cool.
Yeah, and then you're like, I got to go home. I'm going home. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Now it
I
rings
love
bell.
Colorado, man. I'm
Yeah.
I'm OG, Colorado born and raised. So it's like on Wednesday in Colorado, since you bring up the Square State, is the assault weapons ban hearing.
Yep.
Dun dun dun.
Now, how's it looking?
Like shit. Can
Yeah.
I say the SHIT
Yeah.
word?
Yeah,
on here?
absolutely.
Okay. So I'm like, oops.
You're not censored here.
Okay, but so a couple weeks ago, they've had the assault weapons ban pretty much like looming over our heads darkly for a while now, and then we got really ticked off that they're passing pretty much every gun legislation that they propose. So me and some locals got together. Me, Ava Flanell, Triple J Armory, Bree. She's
Yep,
a
I
shooter
know
there.
all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, we all kind of just linked up because the only company that I'm really seeing doing anything about it is Rocky Mountain Gun Owners Association. They're litigating, they're getting involved, they're informing the
I
public.
will
but
say Nephi Cole with NSSF.
Oh, I love
He's a
Nephi.
good friend. He's amazing advocate.
shout out to
Yeah.
Nephi. He's actually one of the
incredible.
people that we've been working very closely
he's
with.
Brilliant mind.
Absolutely
yeah,
stunning
learned
human
more from
being
him, yeah.
upstairs, man.
Yep.
I want to lick his brain. I'm like, seriously, I'm like, oh,
This
he's
just took a-
You'll actually have to meet Nephi. You'll
really
love the
should.
guy, talking with the guy. You'll just
Yeah.
be informative on hunting and all your rights in every state. But he works as far as he's like the liaison for them as far all the western states.
Yes.
So
His name's
when
Nephi.
Nephi
Yes.
Cole, man, he's
Nephi
incredible.
he is a brilliant
So I'm from
human being.
Wyoming, and that's where he's from.
You
too.
don't have to introduce
Ah.
me.
Oh, I'd
Yeah,
love
you'll,
to.
You'll love the guy. He's
Yeah.
incredible.
He's
Get him on the show.
He's been really working well with us. He's been giving me stats like we're all on the group text. I'm like, what's up? What are we gonna do with this and this and this and that? So
Oh, that's cool.
We've all just kind of come together like Voltron and just said, screw it. We're We're going to be the
Did you say you
saviors
came
of the
together
state.
like Voltron?
We really did. We really did. It's all. So, yeah. So we've been working really hard to get some people present to testify against the assault weapons ban. So between the group of us, we were able to get over 450 people to sign up in opposition of it a couple weeks ago, which that's unheard of.
Yeah, that's
You know,
incredible.
in a state that's got a super majority of Democrats who are guns are bad, okay?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Okay.
yeah, okay, guns are bad. So they really weren't prepared
Yeah.
that all of us were going to show up and say, hey, we're not going to do this. So we did a great job of doing that. We got some false news from Fox, go figure, that they were going to bench the assault weapons ban, and that was not true. So they're going to be hearing it on Wednesday.
So is that like a misdirection to get you guys to not show up?
Pretty much, probably.
Oh, for sure.
So we need to get as many people as we can organize. Our goal right now is to get 1,000 people to sign up in opposition of it. So whoever we can get.
How can you not get 1,000 people to sign that? How can you not? How can you not get like 1 million?
Oh, yeah.
And that's the
especially in
thing
that
is,
state.
well, you would think. So this is another thing Nephi and I were talking about. They just opened up one of the biggest shooting facilities in the country in
Grand
Colorado, but
Junction,
it's in
yeah.
Grand Junction. Why is it not in the city and county of Denver,
Yeah, so
where it's needed?
I'm sure he
See what
gave
I'm
you
saying?
the same input with the big old
sure.
surefire events that would go on over there, and it all got shut down.
Mm-hmm.
So they had the NRL championship, they had the USPSCA, I believe, all the different things, and it was the whole city fought against having all these, gun people to show up
Mm-hmm.
and have the more than 15 round mags, and so they ended up shutting it down. Couldn't have it. They actually moved that to Wyoming, which we helped a little bit on some counterparts to help with other things, but man. That's that place is amazing. I don't know if you've heard of it, but
I haven't.
Well, check
facility's
this
nuts.
out. I've heard the facility is nice, but the reason I won't go shoot there is because I think they have something to do with like state money. So when you go there, they're making you sign paperwork saying that you are not using illegal mags to shoot at their facility.
You're
Yeah.
not using illegal magazines.
Well, in the state of Colorado, high capacity magazines are tapped out at 15 unless you purchase those mags before 2003, which of course
They can't
all my
track that,
mags
can they?
are from
How are they tracking that?
that.
I don't know, unless there's a gen difference, but other than that, you couldn't really.
But that's the
check it,
point.
yeah.
They're creating barriers for people purposefully, and to me, it just sounds to me like gun or backdoor gun registration, having me go someplace and sign something saying that I have mags in the first place. So it's none of your business what I
Yeah.
have, what equipment that I have.
What
So
if you take a
to-
bolt gun? You still got to sign that?
I don't sign anything unless it's a check.
Do they?
It's
well, you don't
endorsing it.
go, but have you been to it?
No, I won't. I won't
Okay.
do that. I'm not going to contribute to tyranny in any form. So
Sure.
if they're using that facility
Yeah.
to impose more backdoor gun registration, you can miss me with it, bro.
Well, and a Girl on a Gun uses that facility for their whole event every year, so I don't know what. There's a lot that's going to not be. It's not a good place to be able to do or host anything anymore.
Well, that's the issue is right now in Colorado, if we don't get the support that we need against this assault weapons ban, I guarantee you companies that are, I mean, we've already lost Magpul. We've already lost big name gun companies that have left Colorado because of, it going so liberal. Not even Democrat, but extremely left liberal. I mean, Swamp Fox is in
Denver area.
is in
yeah.
Colorado. I'm pretty sure that if this passes, they'll bounce. They're not going to want to stay there. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
there's
I think
like-
Steiner
Yeah,
is
Mod
also,
Tag, Sanders and really.
you know what I mean? They're,
Burris.
I mean, I don't have any source to guarantee that, but I'm pretty sure they'll just bounce.
And that's why.
Well, if they're
Hive
making
is-
harder and harder
yeah.
for them to do business there,
Yeah.
if they're imposing taxes and because they're firearms related or firearms company, then companies aren't going to put up with that. Is it?
That stinks.
Why not move to Tennessee or some other state that I'm
Yeah,
not getting this
Wyoming.
this
that's why,
penalty
yeah.
tax?
And-
Whatever maybe. Is that where you guys are?
Yeah, so I was formerly with Stag, and that's how we actually met. And so Stag also went from Connecticut to Wyoming. Magpul, was able to actually Caltech's got their facility in Rock Springs for a reason.
Yeah.
All
Their
the
second
other
facility.
So
Yeah.
people are realizing it's a good place to be. High Vis left Colorado to go up there. Magpul did their distribution up there, kind of left the marketing and sales firm still in Colorado, but they don't have to deal with all the parts and different just weird things that they have to fight against. But yeah, it's a good place. Wyoming's a great state to go in there, freedom state, all kinds of, actually Nephi Cole was a part of the bill with Governor Meade, where he was on the conservation side, but proposed it. This is where Nephi's a brilliant.
I love that
Worked
guy.
with Governor
He's
Meade,
such
was
a
like a
smart
right-hand man to him, and then he's like, we need to build this economy. Why don't we target firearms manufacturers or anyone that's involved in that type of, accessories, everything. So they did a whole thing where that's how they drew STAG, that's how they drew all these companies to come there and just start helping. And it's actually cool. It's helping the economy. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Grew up in Colorado, but I know.
Everybody's bouncing.
Yeah, I won't.
Well, but that's how they have to make a statement, I guess. Is we're going to put up with this. So guess what? You're going to lose. You're going to lose the jobs that we were creating. You're going to lose the tax money that we. And
they don't care.
No, and the thing is always like these major cities and states like Seattle, or you could say just Washington in general. It all starts with the state representation, so that's why it's a key thing to be an advocate. And I'm learning this myself, being a millennial, I guess, where my voice doesn't count, nothing matters, who cares? Let's just play the game and not be a part of society type of thing. But it's as I've gotten older, have kids, you realize it is true. You need to be very educated on who's representing your state.
You got to be educated. You got to be active.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A city or community of people can represent the entire state when the entire state is not on board, but that is so much more influence than you could ever imagine.
The thing is this, though. The only thing bad guys need is apathetic people to do nothing, and that's how they win.
And we need to get you guys on and have this conversation. But we're talking cans here with HUXWRX, so we're on time frame here.
You're good. No, I appreciate it. Hey, I enjoy that, though. Yeah.
Sorry, no, this is great conversation. So real quick, where can they follow the Boomstick Babe?
At the Boomstick Babe on Instagram, boomstickbabe.com. You can go on all my other stuff is always the Boomstick Babe or Boomstick Babe. I'm everywhere.
And then maybe soon to come to Recoil.
Maybe.
Cross your fingers, ladies and gentlemen.
Good for you. Seriously, that's awesome. I'm excited.
I'm selling my soul out here. See if anybody wants to give me a motorhome so I could hit the road and pop caps all over.
Oh, I'm sure you find somebody
state.
that would want to do that for you. Definitely.
Yeah, but I'd love to see you at CanCon.
Yeah,
Let's
I'll
go
be
some
there.
caps
We'll
together.
show you some of this. Get some of it in your hands too.
So Auburn HUXWRX.
Yep.
Real quick, website, social medias.
Yep, so you can find us at HUXWRX.com. Follow us at HUXWRX. We got a YouTube channel, Instagram, social, everywhere on Facebook. We got a lot of cool things coming. Get on our newsletter. Get on that. We'll send out email stuff, more for educational stuff to get people to understand what's coming, but also give you the insight to what's to come.
Well, as you guys have these new releases that are on the horizon here, get in touch with me. You guys are more than welcome to come on. Let's introduce them here on the Talking Lead podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm happy, Dave. I appreciate it. And,
man.
I look forward to some more stuff with you guys.
Very good.
Yeah.
Leadheads, more from the 2023 NRA here at the Kel-Tec booth, the official lead quarters, coming at you. So there you have it, Leadheads. There's our first round of interviews from the 2023 NRA from the official lead quarters of the Kel-Tec booth. So big thanks to our buddies at Kel-Tec again for making that possible. Go let them know how much you appreciate it. So they will have us back at the next event. SHOT Show, the next NRA, or whatever else may come up, and bring you all the goodness. So I said I had more news for you, and you heard me mention earlier about the giveaway that we did at NRA, and if you weren't there and you weren't able to register for that, you should have been, because it was awesome. So we had, like I said, over 1,000 people sign up for that, and if you didn't, too bad, so sad. But we're going to give you another opportunity to win some cool stuff. So I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is at this point, but I'm letting you know that we've got another big, and I mean big, giveaway coming up for you leadheads that is in celebration of our 10 years of Talking Lead. As you guys know, we're in our 10th year of celebrating all the leaducation that we have been bringing since 2012. And then I've been teasing kind of a new logo, and some of you have seen it, some of you may not have. We haven't done an official launch on that yet, but it's all going to come together in this big giveaway, so make sure you're paying attention and listening, because more on that is coming up in our round of these NRA interviews, which is going to include, we've got several silencer companies that we did interviews with while we were there. So you're going to get lots of new silencer info and products coming your way, lead heads. We had JK Industries. We had Mike Pappas. You guys know Mike Pappas with dead air silencers. We had the crew from Ackless Defense on. You know that they make some solid, innovative silencers. So we had Joe, Zach, and little Zach. Zach is a father now. Little Oscar also joined us on that interview. So we've got that coming up. We've got just tons. We've got Kevin Dixie, Chris Chang, Genesis Arms. If you guys have not seen the new John Wick movie, I don't want to give it away, but there is a auto shotgun in that Genesis did for that movie. So you're going to want to listen to that interview. It's pretty good. We had Theodore and Cody on with Genesis. We had the guys from Fostech on. We had Graham and CJ from Pioneer Arms Corps. They've got some new cool-ass AK stuff that you guys are going to want to know about. And I'm working on getting them on the AK corner. We're going to do an AK corner with those guys. And, of course, Marco is associated with those guys as well. And Marco's got some silencers that he is bringing to the market. So we talk about that with Marco. Former Navy SEAL Jeff Gonzalez, Ron Holmes, Riker USA. Of course, our good buddy Ton Jones drops in. Not as much as he did at SHOT Show, but he did drop in a few times. So we get to hear from our good buddy Ton. Paul Glasgow, Legally Armed America. Laura Evans, the Legally Armed America crew there. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that huge YouTube channel that Paul has there. So we get Paul on. Adam from Century Arms, Canic. Adam Ranala, the Giant, joins us. And he brings a buddy, the UFC heavyweight champion Andre Arvlovsky joins us. So that's a fun interview. Had a good time with that. Lots of stuff coming your way. Spencer Johnson with Firearms Legal Protection. Mike Myers with M&M Industry, another AK manufacturer. Kayla and Heather with Tactical Response. We got CAA coming up. Tons and tons of interviews. So lots of info coming your way. And again, like SHOT Show, I'm going to be dropping these as quick as I can in addition to our normal show, which we've got Jack Carr, the author, Jack Carr of the Terminal List series, the James Reese books, and you've seen him on Prime, the TV. You know, he's got that TV, what do they call them, mini-series out now, the Terminal List. So Jack Carr will be joining us here shortly in just a few episodes from now. So lots and lots coming up, lead heads. Stay tuned. Pay attention, and make sure you go and support those that make this show possible each and every week, sometimes more, like Keltec. Go to their website. Use that code, LEADHEAD, 15% off. Mission First Tactical, LEADHEAD, 20% off. Get that new multi-mount platform that they've got available, those new holsters that they've got. Get you a custom-made dump tray that they have. If you're sprucing up your AR, you know, they've got some new rails, new slimmer, lower profile rail systems available. Mission First Tactical. SEAL-1, they've got the new pistol and rifle cleaning rod set available. Second to none. This is going to be the one that you buy one time, and it's going to last you a lifetime. So go to SEAL1.com and get you some SEAL-1 CLP and that new cleaning rod kit that they've got. Use the code LEADHEAD and you're going to get 25% off SEAL-1. Defiant Munitions. You're going to hear that name coming up quite a bit for that other thing that I talked about that's coming up. That's the big giveaway. Defiant Munitions. Use the code LEADHEAD, all caps. Get 10% off any of their lines of ammunition that they've got at Defiant Munitions. High quality stuff. You're going to love it. Medicine in Bad Places for all your medical equipment needs. Tourniquets, gauzes, bandages, anything and everything that you need for your EDC carry bag or your bigger blowout bags. You use the code LEADHEAD or Leadhead 20. Either one of those. I can't remember which one it is now. I think I jacked it up and he changed it, but both may work. You're going to get 20% off medicine in bad places. And then, of course, those awesome Kraken cases with that memory foam, that alien technology that Ben found somewhere. I don't know where he got it. I think he was visited by aliens, but it's awesome. You guys got to check it out. They've got 3 different size cases right now. They got the Icarus, they've got the Gamma, and now they've got the bigger, the big rifle case, which is the Sigma, and it'll hold a ton of stuff. And oh, by the way, maybe that might be part of that big giveaway we're talking about coming up. I don't know. You gotta listen. You gotta find out. So use the code TalkingLead at Kraken Cases, 10% off any of those awesome cases that Ben has available there. So that does it for another episode of the Talking Lead podcast, Leadheads. I greatly appreciate you tuning in, and shoot me an email, talkinglead@gmail.com, if you've got suggestions for the show, you've got comments, you've got questions. And I know that some of you have sent some things in, and we're going to read those in some upcoming episodes. So keep them coming in. I did get those messages if you're saying, hey, I sent you something, but you're not reading it this episode. Well, we're going to get to them, trust me. And if you got Jackwagon nominations, Leadhead Brigade heroes, send those in as well. Again, we're going to be covering those in upcoming episodes. So until then, Leadheads, as always, keep your loved ones close and keep your firearms closer.